weird. $128's the cap, huh? Alright, that's fine. I'll deal with that. I thought it was higher than that. Could have swore they said something around 250, but... Hey, good morning, Jay. How are you? Food. That's what we need to bring this time. We need to have food on us. Well, we're not really going anywhere, I don't think, for exploration purposes today. We're going to... I think we'll do some... Here we go. What's that stone? Yeah. We'll get a forge set up and start making concrete, I think. Good morning, Dustin. How are you? Thanks for joining, guys. Excuse me. Probably help if I had some wood. Some wood for the fire. Alright. Oops. Hello, tree. Thanks, man. Oh my, you're way down there, huh? Lots more wood. We need a lot of wood. That's where a chainsaw would come in handy. Not so much the auger, but the chainsaw would really be nice right about now. Excuse me. Oh, so how's everybody doing today? Woo. Is everything just dropping 4? Seems to be pretty slow going here. Yeah, they must have changed the drop. It used to vary. You know, you get 6, 7. 2. Oh, that's 7. Okay, maybe not. Just seems like it's taking a hell of a lot longer to stack up a couple stacks of wood here. Hey, Zambi. And then you get 3 or 4 zombies that pop up. No big deal. You're making a lot of noise. You know, you're chopping down trees. Shit's falling in the forest. You ever cut down a tree? Makes a lot of noise. You want an axe. Granted, it doesn't take a hell of a lot longer to cut a tree down like this with an axe, but you know. I'm not playing real life 2.0 here. You expect a couple of zombies to pop up now and then. Man, I actually slept in. Can't believe I slept away at 30. It's incredible for me. Honestly, I haven't checked, but at least not this morning. I was playing around with that though. I have that bookmarked. With Dad being in town, I haven't had a lot of time to do much. Let's see. I'll check right now. Messages. Spam goes here. No messages. No messages. And no messages. Not even in the other folder. Yeah, I got a bookmarked right here. It's Fox Jr. Streaming Overlay. I think that's you, right? Yeah. I gotta play around with it some more, though. Hey, Vamp, is that... Who is that? Is that Zambi? Is that one was Crackhead? Yeah. He was just running fast real quick because I was desynced with the server. No, I really appreciate it. I'm definitely going to check it out when I get some free time. Said I've been looking at it. I was playing with it, I actually watched a tutorial vid too, showing how to change the edges, and, kind of do the overlay a little bit. I just cut it short though, couldn't finish it. Thank you. I need videos like that, man. I'm like technically challenged when it comes to figuring shit out sometimes. Videos help. I'm not sure if I'd use that horrible green or not, but Although I kind of got it going up in on the overlay right now on the chat text. Alright, I'm getting these little trees here. I'll clean this up a bit. I might actually move locations a little when I finally start to do this build. I want to find a suitable area to build in. I want to build right on top of everybody else. I got Howell's right here next door. The project I have in mind is pretty big, so oh, is that like the chroma green? So you use kind of like a blue screen, but you got the green screen. So when you do the overlay, it doesn't show up. I got you. My sub alert right now uses that green. I think they call that chroma green. Yeah, so we'll get the cement going. We're gonna take a look at some things after tomorrow morning. I'm gonna need a ton of stone, so I'm just gonna go blasting while while we're waiting for this. Just drop a whole stack right in there. Lots of cement. We'll plant these trees later as well. I don't want to use these up right now. Oh, I wanted to throw those on the ground. Jars are there. Alright. Lovely, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on, Zambi. Come on. Oh well, you were too stupid to fucking jump down anyways. Alright. I'm gonna fill up these waters. Using Twitch on a bit of chat there, so background's gray, and that gray must come from with white. Yeah, I'll have to look into it and make sure I know, at least 95% what I'm doing, because it's kind of working the way I want it to right now, even though it's probably not the prettiest setup. And I know if I go fucking around with things, I'm gonna break something. So I need to do like a test run. I gotta figure out how it works, and get the overlays how I like them and stuff. Like I said, I'm technically challenged. If I break something, I'm just gonna fucking go into a rage. Like, I didn't even realize that I think the sub alert it had the opacity wasn't set correctly, so it had a black box at the top of the screen the entire time I've been streaming, and nobody ever told me. And I just happened to hit a full page preview when I was streaming live and noticed it. Oh yeah, that's always been there. So shit like that bothers me. Hopefully it's not like that now. No, see, it looks alright now. You can see the crafting and everything at the top. At least when I'm doing the preview, I don't know. But there was a black box there before. And it was the opacity level had fucking cranked all the way up instead of all the way down. Things like that will bother me, and you know what I mean. I'd have to have my son watching in the other room or something so I can do a live test. But yeah, we'll definitely play around with it, get it going, figure it out. If you're around, you can help me answer questions, shit like that. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. I do. Alright, so, excuse me. So disorganized, man. I'm watering shit everywhere. I really gotta get better organization skills here. 3 minutes. Yeah, you know, I thought about doing that as well, because I was asking if there was a way to be able to, you know, change screens and stuff without having to tab out, and I guess windowed mode would be the only way to do that. Problems, I gotta figure out how to get it to square off on one of my monitors, because right now it splits across, you know, it kind of cuts the game in half and wants to use multiple monitors at once. So it's just a positioning issue I gotta figure out. Goddamn zombies. Get off my roof, woman. I didn't lead her enough. That was too much. I hear free piggy. That was my piggy, you fat bastard. Inside. I'll start working on more of that cement stuff. I got at least it cleared off my roof. Yeah, so we'll keep those with us. This can stay here. Empty jar refill. Coffee, that's what I want. Do we have coffee? No more coffee? I got one coffee. One coffee. Shit, we need to find more coffee. Actually, we'll leave that in there. We'll just come back and cook that up later if we want. We got business to take care of right now. Just gathering more. Is this done? Oh, it's done. Good. Make one coffee. There's more coffee. Alright. So, we're down here. We got found lead yesterday. So we're doing pretty good there. I got a ton of ammo going. I think I'm going to keep it this depth and just keep working over. Kind of open this area up a little bit. I'm mostly here for just getting stone. You know, if anything pops up like tungsten or something, we'll check that out. But I mean, all in all, I got what I needed right now. Mission accomplished, so to speak. So we're just gonna harvest as much stone as we can for the cement making process. Okay. But I want to go this way. Vamp, how did you get killed? I just saw that. The server is so easy right now. Yeah, sorry guys, this part's a little boring. Let's try something. Let's get a little creative here. You know, the physical damage sets this off, like with the pickaxe. We saw that yesterday. It's probably too far apart. I'm gonna try it. Yeah. That might work though for about another block or so closer. I think that might have worked. Get multiple chain reaction explosions going in here. Dooby dooby doo. Need lots more stone. Notice if I use 2, it pretty much disintegrates. I think the secondary explosion disintegrates whatever material, whether stone or whatever, iron, or just kind of disintegrates anywhere that drops. So that's why I'm sticking to using 1. Kind of neat little chasm I made here. Yeah, I'm not looking to asylum. I'm not making a hole. Actually, I'm actually gathering the stone. So I've had bad luck with using multiple TNT, just basically disintegrating anything that drops. I appreciate the heads up though. Kind of worked my way down to bedrock too. Get some more torches going. I'll try multiple and see if it, maybe they fix it since the last time I used TNT. I'm not a big fan of doing this, but, you know, when you need to gather materials fast. We'll just try it and see what happens here. And you'll see I picked up about half of what I normally do. So using 2 is pretty much ineffective. Unless, of course, you know, yeah, you're not kidding, I need a drill. But, we don't have any other servers, so nobody's found one yet anyhow. Playing it by ear. Just gathering up resources, making cement. I need to make cobblestone, so you know how it is in making cobblestone. Shit tons of rocks. And I figure while I'm at it, I'll try and hit bedrock. Because last time I went down to bedrock, it didn't exist, and I fell through the map. On purpose, though. I jumped. Some of you are here for that. Yeah, it is a lot of work. That's alright, though. I got nothing else to do until morning, so... This is a nice hole. And we're pretty much out of the ore business. I haven't seen anything since we got down about this level. There was ore. There's ore. Yeah, there was lead up above when we started this path to the abyss here, but nothing now. Nothing at all. We only have 2 TNT left, so let's see if we can get this to work. Problem's the angle of being able to set it off. Drill is loud and obnoxious. I have to take my headset off when I use that thing. It gives me a fucking splitting headache. But it's effective. It's certainly effective. I'm down so far right now, I don't think noise matters anymore. Although I could go up top and they could have, they could shoot the shit out of the surface area. Oh, man. Got a pretty good amount going here. Yeah, fuel barrels make those nice square holes too, nice even holes. But you're right. I've gotten hurt a few times playing with the oil barrels, so I'm gonna hang on to them. I traded some yesterday. Hal and I traded. He traded. I think I got 7 barrels from him and a couple of gas cans for bullets hit mold and casing. So. I was going to use them for mining because I like the shape they make. I like the nice even hole, but I think I'm going to hang on to them for now in case we do come across an auger, because obviously, you know, they exist. I'd actually rather find a chainsaw. You go through a lot of wood, so I think I might catch a burn on this one. I don't know. Nope. And that's it. We're out of TNT. Now we do it the old-fashioned way. No, I found it down in here mining. It does exist. So does lead. I was worried. I wasn't finding much of either, really. Potassium showed up, and then about 5, maybe 10 layers later, I started hitting lead. Should be tungsten down here around bedrock level 2. I haven't seen any of that. Never have, but... Yep. Alright. Hey, Vomak. Haha, thanks. Appreciate that. Hopefully the boss thinks so, too. Yeah, we got a lot of cement to make here, so... Be nice if we could stack these higher than 64 in the crafting grid, but can't have everything. Oh, I hear a supply plane. Yeah, it ended up being a lot bigger of a maze than I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure what's up with that. There's potassium nitrate right there. That's right, I forgot about that. Right on. Need more of this anyways. Gonna need more gunpowder for more TNT. Just never ends. Damn, maybe this is more like Minecraft than I wanted to admit yesterday. Fuck. I owe that man an apology. Alright. Almost morning. down cobblestone. Keep making it. Yeah, that's the problem with the automatics. They have shift frame, which they're supposed to. You know, I don't use them. I mean, I primarily play, you know, PvE, do the co-op thing. Automatics aren't even good for zombies. You know. I mean, if you can ambush somebody, I don't know. I'd rather. I mean, if I'm gonna get close enough where the SMG is effective, I'm gonna use a shotgun, or I'm gonna use a 9mm. I could pop you in the head from a 9mm same distance I can with a crossbow. Crossbow is a little more effective, and it's silent, which is awesome. Yeah, they were talking about adding it. I haven't gone into creative mode yet to look and see what all the goodies are. I kind of try and save myself some surprises, because there's a lot you can find out when you start looking through the code. No, I mean, they gotta fix things up a little too. I mean, it has potential. This game wasn't meant to be a PvP game. This wasn't, you know, everybody tries to turn it into what it wasn't supposed to be, and now they have to cater to these guys. You know, trying to add different elements for, because, you know, that's what's selling, you know. So I can understand this from a business perspective. But when the game code wasn't written, you know, for that type of gameplay, you gotta make concessions. You gotta make changes. How in the fuck did you get down here? Did you dig a hole? The fuck? It's my crackhead friend. He keeps showing up every now and again. That guy is fucked up. Fucking zombies on meth, man. I'm telling you, watch out. It's just that one that shows up and he acts like a fucking spaz. I don't get it. Yeah, you got a point there. Was he running around like a fucking madman, Vamp? Oh, what this guy's problem is. I killed his ass, but... Okay, so we gotta start. Cobblestone can go hide in here for now. Where are we going? Furnace. That's all the rock we have, which is good. Yeah, I don't know, this guy just shows up and trolls the shit out of me every now and again. I don't know what his fucking problem is, but I've had enough. Yeah, Dustin, it's the absolute lowest level of the game. And there was a problem where it wasn't existing. There was just a void there, so you'd fall through the map if you went into it. Bedrock's the same as Minecraft Bedrock. It's just the lowest level. You can't get through it anymore. You can't dig through anything. You're not supposed to be able to dig through it. So I was curious as to... Oh, man. Excuse me. I was curious as if they had fixed that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was supposed to be bedrock. Yep. Where the hell? Oh, here it is. Okay, so now we have cobblestone. We have some cement going. We have a lot of fucking cement going. Now we're gonna fix up our tools real quick. Yeah, that's why I use the grill. I don't have to worry about wasting water on it. Yeah, bacon and eggs is nice. Absolutely. Alright, so now comes the fun part. Get out of here. least that was fun, but that was one I was talking about. Start making tons of rebar. But we need to find a location. Hey, what's up, dude? Coffee time? Love you. You're awesome. We need to find a suitable location. It's kind of away from everybody. Let's go this way. Let's go northwest. Yeah, there's something funky going on there. But, you know, hey, if you could use something. Zombies don't... I don't know about the smell thing either. I mean, it seems to me like they're going to find you regardless of whether you got shit on you that smells or not. They're nowhere near as bad as they used to be with the GPS homing. But, there's eggs. I don't have room for them right now, though. You'll see why. Let's go northwest. You know, I was kind of thinking the same thing the other day, although I didn't voice it. That's a really cool idea. And you should also be able to leave notes and signs and stuff, you know what I mean? I should be able to build a sign, even if it's, nothing huge. And, you know, bandits this way, or, you know, shelter this way, or whatever, you know. Sanctuary for all. But no, seriously, it's that's not a bad idea. And hopefully they'll get around to doing something like that, as well as the sign. Even signs. Yeah, exactly. You know. Even if it's just the roads that they've been on, you know? I mean, and like maybe a little bit of, I don't know. Have you seen my chests, man? Those things are so disorganized. I need a lot more than that for organization. Yeah, traveling's ridiculous right now. It's, you know, how big of a mission do you want to undertake just to find some schematics or whatever? Not that it's... I don't want to go too far. I got other plans in the works here. That's kind of what I was looking for. This is kind of what I was looking for. Gonna have to do some terraforming, though. What the fuck? Get away from me.
Good morning, Daddy.
Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, this didn't work out at all. Oh, that's funny. That was close to what I was looking for, but not quite. Nice view, though. Keep looking. I rule my kingdom with an iron fist. Curvy roads. Nothing spawns on the curvy roads. Look for the straight roads. Is what I believe the quote was, right? Yeah, giant mutated rabid crocodiles with big pointy teeth are pretty fucking scary, you know? I don't want to be anywhere near the fucking wasteland. That's all we got going on here.
Do you need a refill yet?
I haven't gotten one yet.
Oh my goodness.
So, we're just going to fill in the map a little bit. Obviously, we're going to come up here to a three-way shift in the biomes. Not too fun there. A lot of zombies going to be spawning. I mean, I'm not opposed to the challenge, but I certainly don't want to be pulling my fucking hair out trying to build something. And you have the potential for 3 different sets of biomes. Everyone in the world was too friendly. You haven't caught me on my off day yet. Yeah, I don't know what's up with all the zombies. I mean, I was having a ton spawn on me left and right, and now it's kind of tamed out a bit. Maybe they're building up for something. Yeah, I need NPC spawns, totally. Killer rabbits would be cool. Watch some more Monty Python. Hey, forest is on fire. But I don't want to go over there.
Oh yeah, you're walking towards it.
Non-player character. Oh my god, all that for a couple of cans of food. That's it. All that for 64. I got a lot of work ahead of me. It's coming. Gotta give them time. They gotta get all this shit squared out first. You know, the story will be here. The NPCs will be here. Vehicles will be here. We just gotta be a little more patient. There's the zombie threat I was talking about. Oh, books I can see. I don't need any more fucking feathers. I've got it cranked out. I have to look again and see if there's anything I can do to increase it further. Because at first it seemed pretty decent. You know, the first week or two, and things seem to have tapered off. I don't know. Maybe there's an algorithm that says, hey, you know, I got so many guys. Well, I do have it set up so that, you know, you have X amount of guys on the server, then, you know, the server rate should be Y. But it seems, you know, they come in 3 or 4 at a time, and then, you know, it gets quiet, which is good. But I just need more in a horde. Don't feel like I'm getting more enough in the hordes that I want. Not for my taste, anyway. No, I'll be damned if I'm turning and running all the time on. Thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
I was doing one more of these, I will buy you some when I go out. Alright?
Alright, that's fine. Well, that's coffee. No, I'm not dealing with fucking running zombies 24 hours a day. It's just, you know, say 28 days later. Which is a great fucking movie, by the way. Love the first one. Yeah, I don't know why they went from being able to sprint in the darkness to not. I'm not sure what the change was there. I don't know if that was a coding issue or it's just something they wanted to change in the game. I liked that fear of being up on the 3rd floor of a building, you know, or up in the roof or the attic, and knowing that once the zombies break in, you know, they're gonna be chasing my ass with a vengeance. Right now, it's, you know, they're tough, you know, because I have their damage set to maximum and ours is set to low. I know I can't just hit them with one shot and take them out. You know, when these guys hit me, especially in their group, you're getting 3 or 4 hitting you, they're gonna kill you really quick. I want more zombies, more. I want to see a horde of like fucking 200 zombies marching across the way. You know, especially from the city areas, you know. Out in the rural, I can see groups of maybe a dozen. They've kind of conglomerated together somehow, whether it's common goal of you know, we're all chasing this one fucking pig or something. It just seems so random right now, you know. Like, really? How many of these fucking lumberjacks are out here in the tundra? My god. I don't know. I mean, you've only got so many resources to work with. You got to try and balance everything. I'm not a dev. But that's what, you know, that's what the forums are for. You go into the... another goddamn claim block. What's that? I have like 6 now. You know, post your ideas in the idea section, and hopefully they see it. You know, try and stay the hell out of the. Fuck, I ain't got enough room. You know, I see guys like, yeah, everybody posting the dev diary or whatever patch came out. You know, they tend to just spam it with, oh, this bug and that bug, and oh, this is broken. It's, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one with common sense that can read. It says, hey, post your ideas here. Hey, bugs go here. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I am definitely an odd bird when it comes to things like that. Yeah, I can't keep my inventory organized. Yeah, they drive me to almost a murderous rage. So I have to like stay away. I'm surprised I haven't gotten myself banned. I've definitely gotten some warnings. So I tend to just stay away, see what the posts are about, and it'd be a bad spot. Yeah, it's pretty bad when you just read the amount of stupidity that's out there, and ignorance and self-entitlement, and it just makes me want to throttle the shit out of somebody. Gotten to the point where I've just gone down the street, grabbed a random stranger by the neck and started smashing his head off the fucking curb, screaming at him about why he posted something on the forums he had no idea what I was talking about. Yeah. Did that really happen, or did I just imagine that? But no, seriously, it's brutal. I gotta stay the fuck away. Did you get a morning quickie? Herein lies the dilemma. You know, my resources are all here. I got Mr. Howell's kind of built in his shelter next to mine. I know Dustin and those guys are over here, and Vamp, are you still around? Yeah. He's way the hell down south. So I wanted to kind of build away from everybody to a degree. Well, afternoon quickie, I'm sorry. Evening. I'm out of freaking room in my backpack already, so I can't really build the shit I wanted to on the fly. The other thing is that most of my resources are all the way back here. What do I bring with me? First I got to find a location that I want to build in. I kind of want to build in this forest biome. I might look at the desert if I can find one, but the other thing is I got to start trucking all my shit from one area to another. Or at least everything that's going to be vital to my survival for one, and then creation process in another. So this is where even a hand cart would come in handy. We're limited, which is cool. I don't want this game to be easy mode. So we need to figure out how much of what and how we're going to get it to where, and where it even is. I don't know. We're still looking for a place to set up shop. I'd like a nice open flat area, but I also want access to the forest here, because I'm going to go through a lot of wood for this mystery build. That's probably going to fail horribly anyways. It's like I said, I built fucking squares, and that's probably all this is going to end up being anyways. It's just a modified square. But I wanted it to be a pretty big undertaking. So I'm going to need help, too. So that means I either got to recruit some people from the outside to come in and specifically help me out. Because everybody on the server's already got their own ideas and their own projects going. So, how far away do I actually go from my stockpile of resources, staying within the boundaries, but staying away from other people? How do I get it all there? And where exactly do I set up? So that's what it is. We need to incorporate slave labor of some kind. So I think maybe I'll open up the server to slaves. Come here, rabbit. I got a couple of slots left. If I can get somebody to come on here and just do what I tell them for a couple hours at a time. That'd be awesome, especially when I go back to work. It's all joking, you know that, right? I'm not serious. Hey, shelter and security in exchange for slave labor is not a bad deal in the apocalypse. See, the other thing too is once I start building, depending on where that is, you know, maybe we'll do it right in the middle there. It doesn't have to not be on. I can clear this out. It's actually not a bad little spot right here. Check this out. See what's going on over here. It's far enough away. It's close enough where I can travel back and forth to get resources. I don't think anybody else is building over here. I don't know. We shall see what happens. Why are you trolling me?
I was gonna see if you need coffee.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I don't have any Uno cards in my hand.
Super zombie coffee's
Yeah, right. I'll send the Super Cup after you again. By the way, which hosting do you use? Blue Fang Solutions. Love these guys. I've used them in the past before I started streaming. I went right by my marker. Reasonable rates, great service, great tech support. Whenever I've had a problem, they answer any tickets that I have really fast. They've helped me set up a couple of things. You have full FTP access to your files, so it's not, you're not limited on what you can do. They also host a lot of other games besides 7 Days. Downside is when there is a major patch, it has taken 12 hours or so to upgrade. They manually upgrade all their servers individually after testing the patch locally and making sure that it's, that there's no issues on their end, and then they go ahead and start rolling it out on their servers. So their patch process takes a little longer, but I think the upside is, the quality of service that I get and the price. I mean, I get a 10-slot TS server and a 10-slot 7-day server, and I think I'm spending 15, maybe $16 a month. Yeah, sorry about the caps. I have to run the client manually. I'm actually working with the Tier 3 support to figure out a way to maybe run a batch file so that it auto starts with my server. But it's an independent. Yeah, they're really cool. The GBL, like I said, that's basically like a mod program that was made by somebody else. It's not part of the 7 Days package. So they're actually working with the creator of that to try and get it to run independently along their servers. Because right now you have to run the executable from your end. So if there's there's a way to get that to run server side whenever they reboot. Because right now I can upload it to the server and I can run it from their end, but I can't get it to automatically run when if I run the server down and back on, I have to have them start it. Just be careful you don't get yourself banned. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Jose is a great guy on the. He's. I think he's their tier 3 support guy. And I'm constantly harassing him, trying to get him to do things for me, and you know, he's always been really cool about getting back to me, and you know, always been polite, even when I've gone on a fucking rage. So I've got nothing but good things to say about those guys. I've used other servers, FPS players, and they were fucking horrible. I'm not going to go naming and shaming a bunch of people, but excuse me. Wow, that one just fucking blew my brain out. Yeah, I've used other companies and haven't had anywhere near the satisfaction of service level that I've gotten from these guys. So, yeah, if you got any ideas, we can chat about that later. Absolutely. Right now, I have to run the server manager through either my system or off a laptop to keep it going 24 hours a day. But yeah, so that's the only downside. It was basically the program was basically created to run on dedicated servers, people who run servers from their home. Yeah, if you got 2 machines and you leave one on all the time and run a server off of it, obviously that's how that works out. But you know, I don't have. Well, I do have the extra machines, but I don't have. I've had a bad experience before where I've had computers fucking almost burst into flames because one, it was negligence on my part for not keeping the damn thing as clean as it could. But I've had, you know, I don't want to go to work one day and come home and find a fire because I left a server running all day. So I'd rather just pay somebody else to deal with the bullshit as far as that goes. The other thing is it costs money. You know, electricity is not cheap around here, and you know, I got a computer running 24 hours a day as it is pretty much between me and my son, and you know, I don't need to add another one to that list. So I'm trying to keep the electric bills down, and if I got to pay $12 as opposed to, and, you know, it probably actually works out to be the same. You know, me paying $12 to a server hosting is probably the same $12 it might. Oh, extra PC runner would cost, but you know. Oh, Rust is fucking horrible. I did the same thing. I rented a server. I ran my own and then rented one because it was just, well, we all know what's going on with Rust. It's a fucking joke. A fun game. I actually really grooved on that one. If it wasn't for all the fucking bullshit hacking and asshats that are in that game. Only Dallas has DDoS. I think all their servers should have DDoS by now. That might not be updated. Yeah, their competition was not happy with them. They well, I don't have, you know, proof that it was their competition, but awfully coincidental. When they started coming on the scene and growing, they were getting DDoS like every day. And actually, you know, to be honest, it was a bit of an issue there at first, but they've mitigated the attacks quite well since then. Yeah, $12.50 is cheap a month. You know, send them an email, ask them what's up. Rust, yeah, man, I'm really bummed because it was a fun game. It really had potential. You know, the PvP was exciting. It's, you know, it's not that I dislike PvP at all. I don't. You know, don't get me wrong when I say, you know, oh, I prefer PvE and my server, you know, my server doesn't fucking deal with that and blah blah blah. It's not because I don't like it. It's just because, you know, in this style of game, I like, you know, I prefer to play a certain way. So, Rust was really cool, had really good potential, was really fun. I even went out and started hosting a server for it. But yeah, it's just, you know, you get these fucking idiots who just want to hack, and it's basically any game that comes out early access nowadays is fair game for fucking idiots. And it's, you know, that's the whole point of it, is they get off on trashing somebody else's experience. There's no other rhyme or reason for it. You know, they're just sadists. They're not happy unless you're miserable. They obviously have mommy and daddy issues. Mommy and daddy didn't beat the fuck out of them enough when they were, like, you know, when they were little. A beating goes a long way towards respect. I guarantee you that. But anyways, we're losing focus here. Fun game, great potential. Hopefully, it maybe one day they'll get it squared away. Tell them I referred you. Not that I'm going to get anything out of it, but Jose's a really good guy. I think Josh is the owner. He's pretty cool too. But I've had more direct relations with Jose and Craig. Craig's another one of the tech support guys, but he's I think he's a newbie. LOL. Oh, Jesus. What did I say now? Did I go on a rant and say something I shouldn't have? Between slave labor and beating the fuck out of your kids, I mean, I'm surprised you guys still watch the channel. Good thing I don't have a camera going. Fucking arms are flailing around. Look like some televangelist preaching the word. Oh, hello, zombies. Alright, so we're gonna stock up on water. I really wish I had more coffee, but it's alright. We'll make do. Oh, absolutely. You know, I think I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm gonna stop right now. There are days. We'll leave it at that. Because this could turn bad. You guys don't want me on a fucking rant. Yeah, let's get some building done here. I hear you out there pounding on my roof. Vamp, what are you doing, dude? That was a good lead. Oh, he tricked me. Ass spawner again. That sucks. Cool. Yeah, I gotta hire a maid or something. Somebody come in here and start organizing my shit. It's bad. Just got stuff everywhere. Let's see. Do I have that on me? Yes, 64 right there. Okay, good. Yes, good. Excellent. We don't need a couple cans of sham on us. We don't really. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, get rid of that. I'm not going anywhere. I need inventory space right now. Is what I need. Oh yeah, I need inventory space. Let's pick up some more water. Knucklehead. I've got a couple of antibiotics sitting around over here. Alright. It's 11 a.m., so that's good. Alright, let's get some rebar frame going. That'll clear up some space. So many of these. I guess the otter. $96. That's awesome. That's a good start. It's the washing machine. Boy, we'll leave that right in there to cook. Hurry up, you. We can go up. I think we got enough stuff to go out with. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Food. Almost forgot the food. All right. Zombie super cop is coming for you. Whatever could it be on the horizon? Alright. I can't just leave it alone. I have to go check it out. Could be another claim block. God knows I need another one of those.
Oh, it's the chair.
What the hell is that? Where'd it go? Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go.
The best 7 days experience is when I walked up to a deer and I beat it to death with a club.
Nice. Very nice.
Like, it was just standing there in my camp.
I thought... See, that's awfully misleading. That orange smoke was so heavy and saturated, I thought that was, like, a lot closer than it is now. Jesus. I'm as bad as a rat to a piece of shiny tinfoil, though. Gotta explore. Oh, hey, what's going on? Just bobbing up and down in the water over here. Hello, broken zombie, just standing there doing nothing.
I need to make it so that it appears.
Did the server die or something? Why is it still... Oh, there we go. Time is going by awfully slow. Holy shit. Good crate. So we got a pistol. We got some frames. More antibiotics that we don't need. I mean, that are vital. Let's see. Pickaxe, shovel. Another land claim block. Surprise, surprise. Ton of bandages. That's cool. Alright, not bad. Not bad.
Don't you need those antibiotics to get rid of zombie AIDS? Or something.
Not too shabby. Yeah. Exactly. Prevents you from catching it and will cure you from it if you actually have it before eating some antibiotics.
Yeah, I think it'd be more prudent if you just took it like as you got infected rather than...
Well, it lasts for 24 hours.
Does
It prevents infection for 24 hours, so better off eating one ahead of time. Now that I'm miles away from where I wanted to be. Follow the red flag. Charge! Dun, 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 dun.
If only you had a bicycle.
I would love to have a bicycle. Even the frickin' Dead Linger have bicycles in their game. What the fuck? Even if it's horribly broken, it still works.
Hell, in this game you could probably build a bicycle.
No shit. I mean, come on, guys. You're worried about making shit overly complicated. Motorize this and gas for that. And how about a fucking basic pedal bike? All these cities I go to, there ain't seen one fucking bicycle. You think you can tell me in the entire apocalypse nobody has a fucking bicycle laying around? Come on.
Come on now.
Even if it's got flat tires. I mean, for fuck's sake, I can fix a flat tire.
Rick Grimes freaking found one when he first woke up.
You know, I mean, bicycles, guys. Come on. Bicycles. Not that difficult to figure out. This ain't the road. Alright? Not walking the whole fucking planet on foot.
What is this fall?
Rant over.
there's an idea for the idea page. Make freaking bicycle.
There's a fucking ton of people out there saying the same thing. I'm not unique in that. It's just common sense. I mean, you're gonna have a giant fucking map like this. You can at least give somebody a skateboard. Even if I can't see my feet, just, you know, give me a skateboard. I don't know. I got flat roads everywhere. I mean, hell, they make the off-road ones now with the big-ass fucking balloon knobby tires and everything else.
Oh yeah, the longboards.
The fuck? Does she play? No. She plays no games. Unless it's fucking Candy Crush on her phone or 2148 or whatever that number game was. I showed her. No, she doesn't game at all. At all. Never has. Never will. Not that I haven't tried in the past, but she can't even figure out Super Mario Brothers. She's dumb as fucking dirt.
I beat her ass in Super Mario when I was 2. Give me the damn controller, I got this.
Right. Oh shit, I didn't bring my cobblestone with me. The fuck good is putting down rebar if I don't have the cobblestone to go with it? Dumbass. See? This is why all my plans fail.
You don't remember to bring the cobblestone.
I had the memory of a fucking gnat. It's alright. I don't know, I just, whatever I came up with. If you can't dazzle them with style, baffle them with bullshit. Choking to death on coffee grounds. Look at the amount of coffee grounds in the bottom of that cup. My God, man, what the hell's wrong with him? No, she got me that. Jesus Christ, people. I'm chewing my coffee. That ain't fucking right. I'll be right back. I gotta get some water or something to wash this down with. Hang on a second.
Get more coffee. Coffee grounds and all.
Alright guys, I'm back. Get this booted up again. Thanks for sticking around if you did. So Dustin, how did you do that? Highlight my name like that. That's kind of cool. Is that something a mod does, or is anybody can do that? Need more land claim blocks. Actually, I'm going to bring a couple of these with me. Thanks, buddy. No, that's fine. Thank you. Hello? Did I lose all my audience? Alright. I'm sure I'm forgetting something else, but, you know, that's just how it goes. 1 o'clock. Not too bad. Good time. 2 o'clock, sorry. Maybe we won't build over there. Maybe we'll just do it right over here. Right at the crossroads. I was looking for... I was kind of looking for a plateau like you'd find in the... like a mesa, like you'd find in the desert. But it doesn't look like the terrain shapes itself that way out here. I mean, you get these hills that rise up and then slice off at one side. But we got a pretty nice flat open area here. Clean this up a bit. I think we're going to do a little terraforming and see how this works out. Now, this is west. I want to face south. Problem is, I think I'm going to get a ton of zombies around here because I'm pretty sure they're more likely to spawn along the sides of on the roads. You can see I got one here, I got a couple over there. I don't know if that's actually where they're because I'm here, or if that's where they're more prone to spawn. I don't know. So this should make this project a little more interesting. But yeah. It's already 10. Impressive. Need more area. you startled me.
Keyboards. Computer. No, the keyboards. Yeah, his keyboards are my headsets.
Of course, I can't put anything there now. The zombie's on the way.
Like I said, I got a freaking laundry list. 3 controllers, 2 keyboards, almost 8 headsets, computer.
And entire computer.
An entire computer. Actually, it's just power supply, but that's basically the entire computer right there. Can't get that thing running without it.
Can't be able to see that video.
Never had an issue with my video card, though I do have an extra one, so it doesn't matter.
Damn you not.
If your headset fell on the floor, so.
Yeah. Huh. This is gonna be interesting. This is nowhere near big enough.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make a rebar house. Oh yeah, I couldn't keep much equipment. And if I buy a freaking $40 headset, $40, $50, $60 headset, I'm afraid they'd be broken on me. Because there's a certain people, 7-year-old, that likes to break everything.